Hi guys, welcome back to Thrifty and Nifty Ideas. If you're new to my channel, well then just welcome. So I have this idea in my head of doing a craft using paint stirrers from Walmart because they're free, and free is always good. But we all know how it goes when I get ideas. It's like a 50-50 shot on whether it's going to work or not. So we're going to see. So I got 6 free paint stirrers from Walmart, and I'm going to use a combination of hot glue and Crazy Art school glue. And I got these flipped upside down because we're going to be painting the front side. This is the back side. And what we are going to do, I already did one, partially anyway, so I know at least that part's going to work. And line those up as best as what you can. The main thing is that hole right there. It's alright if your sides are not lined up perfectly because it's rustic. But you don't want to get any glue in this little curved part there. So let's run some more. You don't want a whole bunch of glue. We're going to be pulling this up from the paper before it sticks to the paper. A little bit better. This glue dries fairly fast, so you got to kind of work a little bit fast. Don't want glue getting on the front of the boards. So we only need a little bit of that. Alright, pressing on. Last board to glue. Ain't gotta be perfect because we're going to be painting this. We're going to be securing it better with some hot glue. Okay, there's what you got. Okay, now before this can stick to my paper, let's secure it with some crafting sticks. And I'm going to use a little bit of glue on that. And some hot glue. Okay. I got this pushed good and tight so that glue will hold good. I ran out of these big ones, so I'm using 2 small ones. That'll be quite alright. There goes my telephone. It's probably the mom calling to see what's going on. Alright. It's going to hold that really good. Alright, now let's peel this up before it sticks too much to the paper. We got a little bit of paper stickage there. It's alright, because I got a little bit of sandpaper. It's not that big of a deal because we are going to be painting this, so I'm going to be painting it. Let me get some of that off. Alright. So there is a cute little sign. So, I'm going to set that aside because I do have one painted. I used Apple Barrel white paint. Let me get this out of the way while that dries. Alright, Apple Barrel white paint, and I just went over one coat. And I wanted some of the wood to show through because, like I said, I do want this to be kind of rustic and worn looking. Let's just go ahead and get the paper out of the way too. I don't think I need that. So there's what you're going to have. When you're done, you can paint the back if you want to. Nobody's going to see the back, so I ain't worried about it. Then, I got these galvanized metal signs off of Amazon. I've heard you can get them at the Dollar Tree. I haven't seen them at our Dollar Tree, so I just ordered a 3-pack. I think one says welcome, the other says blessed, and then thankful. And I spray painted this one with dark bronze Rust-Oleum because I wanted it to stand out a little bit more on that white. You don't have to do that. If you want to just leave it the galvanized metal, it'd be just fine. And what we're going to try to do is hot glue that down onto there. Now I don't know, here's the part that's kind of iffy, is I don't know if this hot glue is going to stick to this galvanized metal and to my paint. So we may end up having to go back just a little bit and put some regular glue on that too. We're fixing to find out what will work on this. Just going to put this, I think, on the widest parts. And try to do this before this crap dries. I can already tell you I'm going to have a lot of glue strands to be peeling up off of this, if this works. If this don't work, I'm going to have to just go back and glue it. Alright, here's the moment of truth. This may not work. I'm already thinking this isn't going to work. I don't think that hot glue is going to stick on that too good. Yeah, I can already tell you. Well, maybe I just got to go over that part. I don't know. Let's get some of the glue strands off of there. Maybe I just got to go over this a little bit more. Get the glue strands off of there. That part seems to have held good. It's this back part that's not working for me. And I've got to do this without bending it too much. Let's get a little bit more over there. See if we can get that to hold down decently. Alright, that K is a little loose, so I don't think anybody noticed that. As long as the rest of it holds in place, that's all I'm worried about. Alright. See if that's going to stay. Oh, it did. So surprised. Alright, I can go back later and peel them glue strands out of there. So there's what you got. I'm thankful that that's stuck on there. That surprises me. Okay, so there's that. Then I have twine. And we're going to get out a whole bunch of that. Whole bunch of that twine. And the idea that I have in my head is to, gosh, what do I got happening here? Is to weave this through these openings. So, trying to find my halfway mark on my twine. Alright, let's see how best to do this. guess maybe we'll start by doing this. I'm going to weave that through a good bit. Over and under, over and under. That's the idea anyway. Trying to go fast as what I can. Feed that through there. Alright, pull that a little tight. Okay, and then this one we're going to loop over the top and just do it again. Make that tighter. Don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go and see. Debating if I want to do another row of that, or if that'd be okay. I think maybe just one pass might look okay. You know what? I'm gonna go one more time around. Feel free to forward through this. I would forward through this part too if I was watching this. Piece again. Give me a little better edge to work with. This is kind of like sewing by hand, and I don't sew. I don't sew by hand or with a machine. I don't even know how to work a sewing machine. Okay, now let's see. Something weird happening there. Jeez, that's what I got happening there. Something weird happening there, and I don't know what. I don't know what I just did there, but it'll be alright as soon as I tighten this down a little bit more. God, what did I do? Tighten down, please. There's something weird happening there. Let's see if I can tighten this down a little bit. Alright. Be alright, a little hot glue on that'll be fine. I don't know what I got happening with that. Alright. I'm going to go one more time on here. That's a little loose. It's alright. A little hot glue on that. I'll fix that. No problem. If I can get this in there now. I got a little screwy. Oh, crap. What do I have happening? God. Alright. I got something weird happening with that end. Let's put this back down. Maybe all I can fit through them little holes. 2, 1, 2, 1. Maybe that's a nice little pattern we'll work with. Yeah, we're going to call that good. I'll put a little hot glue down on that because I got a little loose there and I don't know where. I'm sure you guys, if you want to try this, you can do a lot better than me. So we're just going to hot glue those little loose pieces down and it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. It's rustic. Let's lose this little top piece there. I got something crazy happening with that, so let's hot glue that good. Hot glue that down too. Right there. Like I said, I'm sure you guys can do this a lot better than me if you try this. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is keep that like that. Alright, let's just tie this off at the back. It'll be fine. I'm not going to be looking at it that close anyway. Alright, that's enough of our sewing the twine through there. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the hanger on the back. I'm going to use hot glue to do that. A lot of hot glue. Just dropped my glue off the table. Let that sit. Come around over to about there. Okay. Alright, I'm going to let that hot glue dry a little bit better before I go messing with that. So there's what we have so far. You can leave it like this if you want to. If that dries fast, because I got to lay this down. I'm going to try to attach some pine cones to this, if I can. I have pine cones that I got in a pack for, I think it was a quarter from Walmart last year on clearance. It might have even been less than a quarter, might have been 10 cents. All I know is they were on clearance and I bought a lot of them because they were super cheap. I used some twine to attach those together. And the plan is to kind of let these just dangle a little bit. So let's see if we can feed one more piece of this. Oh, I'm a mess. Through that hole if I can. And then I think that just kind of up over the top. Kind of tie that in the back there. The back side looks a little crazy. Good thing nobody sees the back side. Okay. that too tight. Want that to kind of dangle. A little hot glue on that maybe. I need to bust a move on another glue stick. Let's see if that will hold good there. We don't know. Alright, get another glue stick. This is not hard to do, just takes a few minutes to do it though. I'm trying to secure that twine right there so my pine cone dangles where I want it to be. Maybe. We don't know. Alright. Oh, I like that. Alright. I also always keep a little bag of leaves and spare flowers and things like that. And I used 2 of like the bright colored ones, but I didn't want bright colors on here. So I used the Rust-Oleum dark bronze also that I used on this sign, and I spray painted 2 of the leaves so they're just a little bit darker. And I want to try to hot glue those down to the sign underneath the pine cones if I can. Like there. I think one up there. And I do have some other leaves that are spared off of a pick. I always keep all my little extra leaves and stuff if I use just the flowers off of picks. Because you never know when those are going to come in handy. I'm just going to cut a few of those off. I think this should look really cute. I think one sticking up the top there. As long as that sign stays put, I'll be happy. Sometimes you never know when you're working with different materials what hot glue will stick good to and what it won't. And you just got to kind of make things up as you go. I think one more there. Oh, I like that. Little leftover tiny berries from some kind of, I don't know, pick I had. So there's only like 4 little berries here, but I saved them because I save all my little scraps. And I think I'm just going to drop those down there for a little added something something. Just to increase the cuto factor. Alright, so let's see what we got, because that's all I'm going to do with this. It looks like the sign is holding really good. That's a little loose right there, but the rest of it's holding good. That's all that matters. So there you have a simple sign to do. And let me see if I can adjust my camera a little bit. Get some better lighting. I'm working on my little craft table in the living room, and my lighting in my living room sucks. So anyway, these were all leftover pieces from clearance last year. Leftover picks. A little bit of spray paint. You don't have to do the spray paint. A couple bucks for the sign. If you can find it at Dollar Tree, it's only going to cost you $1. And the wood was free because it's just paint stirrers. And then crafting sticks I had on hand and some apple barrel paint. If you got to buy the apple barrel paint, it's 50 cents for a little thing. And there you got a super cheap but really cute fall sign. So I'm thankful that you guys are hanging out with me like how I did that, and watching my videos. And please like and subscribe, because I really like doing videos and sharing my time with you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.